Hello, hello, hello. So I had this idea um, to do a live stream where I am eye gazing with the camera, and then if anybody, probably most of you already have eye gazing as a regular practice, but possibly not. But I was thinking I'd post this video on YouTube after, so that people who haven't had the experience of practicing eye gazing could potentially practice and see if it was a practice that they felt. I might have to, we'll see. The video might work, or it might, my phone may need to take out some of the photos from my last trip, and then I could come back on live. So if it doesn't work, I'll come back in a couple of minutes. So I was thinking I think probably most of you do practice eye gazing already, but I just thought, I'm just lying here on these hard wooden teak chairs because it's so comfortable for me. I just really love these old chairs. And I was just thinking I would eye gaze with the camera for a few minutes, and so I won't see anyone as they're popping on, but maybe afterwards then I would practice with myself, so to rewatch the video but then eye gaze with my own eyes, and just as a little experiment. But yeah, basically I mean, I guess over the years with my various forms of body work and meditation practices and different practices over the years, eye gazing, I have really found deep peace with, and really strong connection to self. So it's really interesting what it can open up for we as we connect with the other aspects of ourselves here in this universe. So yeah, maybe I will just begin. Let's see. I don't have a clock, so I'm not going to worry about the time. I'll just kind of take a couple. Well, let's take a couple of deep breaths together. 3 deep breaths together, and then I'll just sink into gazing at the camera, and I'll just stay there for a period of time, and then when we're ready to shift out of that, then you'll hear me. I'll take a few deep breaths, and if for some reason the video stops, then I'm going to do this again once my my camera has more space on it, because it seems to have a connection to the space. So okay, lovely to see you all. Okay, so taking some breaths here. Okay, my lovelies, you know what I'll do is I'll hop off, and I'll take off a couple big videos off my phone, and then I'll come back on. I'll see you in a couple minutes. My phone is sending me strong messages. Okay, I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, take 2. I had to clear a few apps off my phone, and I'll worry about the camera later, because I have a lot of video from our trips recently, and so the Facebook was telling me that I needed a little more space. Okay, so we are going to practice some eye gazing, and I'm pretty sure most of you have done this before, and then very likely many of you have this as a regular practice. But I'm feeling called to take this video after and post it on YouTube so that it reaches a wider audience than just my special friends here. And I think that it would be really beneficial for our collective consciousness and our planet if more of us spend time connecting to each other's eyes. So we'll see where this, hopefully, where this goes on YouTube. So what I am going to do is we'll just take some breaths together, and then I'm going to kind of lock eyes with the camera for a period of time. And what I'm feeling is that after the video's over, then I will come back to it and eye gaze with myself, and just as a little experiment, see how that is. I'm lying here on these old wooden teak chairs because they're so comfortable. But usually, actually, when I practice eye gazing with another person, it's seated, cross-legged, and facing each other as close to eye level as possible. And then just really, one of the keys that I have noticed is there's a really perfect sweet spot of like distance, but then also alignment of the energy lines, the meridians. So you can really feel that when you're in a seated posture with someone. And also the distance is quite profound. If it's too close, it's hard for the eyes to stay apart, and then one eye tends to want to go to one side and flick back and forth. And if the distance is too far away, there might not be quite as strong a connection, but in fact, actually, usually there is. Usually it's pretty profound. Even if you lock eyes with someone like across the street, a lot happens in the energy. And you probably noticed this when you're like at a supermarket or anywhere and there's just a stranger, and then you just happen to be like gazing across an area, and then your eyes connect with someone, and a lot of times we get like this discomfort feeling and we quickly avert our eyes. But it's really important to just breathe and connect, and then move on if you need to move on. But yeah, I think this is a really important piece that will help shift the consciousness. So I am going to, what was the other thing I was going to say about the distance, the center alignment, and just, one thing that I tend to do without knowing it, but it just sort of happens, is that my eyes drift almost into the point of the person where I'm actually gazing right here at the first eye area, the third eye area. And then my eyes are both diverging slightly. So they're not converging and then ending up on one eye or the other and like flicking back and forth. But in fact, if the focal point is more here, then you end up having that divergence that happens. So see, I'm holding this with my hands. So I'm going to get really steady. And then we'll take 3 breaths. And then I'll just start to gaze into the camera. So feel free. I don't have a clock that is handy, but maybe I'll put a timer on and we'll do. Okay, so I set a 5-minute timer, so hopefully the sound will be okay. Okay, so taking some breaths here. And then just, I'm just gonna look into the camera and I'll get the camera steady. Okay, so taking some breaths here. We'll take 3 breaths. Cool. So, thank you for for being with me. You can let me know in the comments if you practice eye gazing regularly, how it felt with the video. I'm curious because I haven't ever done that, but I'm going to practice now with my own video. And also how you felt or how you feel generally, like when you're making eye contact with people out in the world, or a specific practice of eye gazing, or also just how you felt here with this video. I'm super curious, and yeah, I'll see how it is and then put it up on YouTube. But hope everybody's well. So nice to see you guys. Oh wow, hello loves. So we will be back soon. Actually, I think I will do a meditation video tonight, and that was so fast to me. That 5 minutes was so fast, but I know I like to sit in meditation for like 30 minutes to 3 hours, so that's kind of, I haven't, I've been traveling a lot lately, so I haven't been in my regular sitting time, but I think we'll do like a half an hour or an hour together here in silence on Facebook Live, and that will be really nice. My little meditation group too, that we get together and do Zoom calls together and just sit in meditation. We haven't done it in so long, so I'm really excited to get back into regular silence online in a very noisy place, the online world. So we love we. Mwah, so nice to see you. Hello, Emily. And we'll see you guys. Who else is here? Hi, Dawn. Hi, Sophia. Hi, everybody. Okay, we'll see you guys later. Probably later in like half an hour.